Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is April 14th, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see that the futures here are trading higher by 2 3/4 points. Right now, they're at let's call it 2085.5 per contract. Yesterday, the market had a pretty solid up day. It really was a broad-based rally, and we'll leave it at that. We'll see how this market plays out today. But in the meantime, we have lots of stocks in the news. We're going to start off with Seagate Technologies. It looks like ticker symbol STX is trading lower this morning. Stock closed at $33.93. Right now it is trading at $30.02. Was even below the 30 level momentarily. Now this is a disk drive maker and a popular one at that. And looks like they guided lower. So the stock is trading down nearly 4 points down. So I think traders want to be a little bit careful. Now the low in this stock, if you go back to February, I believe, actually even January, the low in this stock was all the way around $26.25. So that really is the level to get taken out. If we don't take that level out, we're really in no man's land here. So let it shake out. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. But this is going to be on our radar this morning. In sympathy to that, you're going to look at Western Digital. They're also a disk drive maker. Stock closed at $44.80. It is trading down to around $42.75. This one is showing me some support, minor support around $42.35, $42.30. So we'll keep that on the radar. Now remember, the low in this stock in February was $38.64. So if that $42.30 level gets taken out, that may be a level you want to watch, $38.64. But again, both of these stocks will be on our radar this morning. Next one on my list is going to be Delta Airlines. They reported earnings. Stock closed at $48.04 yesterday. It is trading at $49.15 today. So good little pop for Delta. We'll see if it can continue higher. If by some chance the stock does sell off today, then we'll be looking at this as a potential buy level down at lower areas. So again, we have levels worked out already, but we got to see what the stock does once the opening bell rings. And again, if you want to trade this and other stocks alongside of us, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You get to see everything that we're doing right there. Let's take a look at Wells Fargo. This was one of the big banks that reported earnings today. Stock closed at $49.03. It is trading at $48.50. If the stock does sell off, it should have support around $46.80 today. So keep that on the radar. I'm not sure if it gets down there. Bank of America also reported earnings today. BAC is trading at $13.75, closed at $13.79, so no real reaction off those earnings numbers. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings, and we'll take it from there. But right now, Bank of America is not showing us a whole lot on the charts one way or the other this morning. If the stock does rally up, I suppose you'll hit very good resistance around $14.37. So keep that on the radar today. That could be a little bit of a fade level potentially, but it should be decent resistance for Bank of America. Let's take a look at BLK, which is BlackRock. And this is another large, giant financial institution. And you're going to see this stock gap down all the way down to 338 this morning, but it's now moving back up to 344 level. So the stock is down about $4 from yesterday's close, and again, we'll see how it plays out. But this has very, very light volume anyway, and it has light volume this morning, so we don't want to make too much out of it. Let's take a look at PNC Financial. This stock is getting hit a bit. Stock closed at $85.17. It's now trading at $83.35. There's no real big volume here to talk about, so that could just be a little bit of whipsaw. And remember, this is an options expiration trading week. One level I am looking at for PNC, though, that does interest me would be the double bottom around 81.50. I do think there's still a fair amount of support in that area, but we'll keep that on the radar today. Let's take a look at Pier 1 Imports. It looks like they reported earnings as well. They missed estimates, but who really cares, right? It's only we care about the reaction in the market. So this stock is falling pretty decently. Closed at $7.34, now trading at $6.78. Did trade as low as $6.50. The only level that interests me for this stock is around $5.25. Until then, I have no interest whatsoever right now. We will look at it once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Wynn Resorts. Looks like the stock is getting a bid today, just off the fact that Steve Wynn bought, I think, 73,000 shares. Again, stock's trading at 101.08, closed at 97.68. So good little pop. I think there's a ton of resistance up here for Wynn. So I would not be a buyer. I would not be chasing it. In fact, our Rognu trade alerts, we had a short trade on it and we just locked in profits the other day. So again, I see very little upside here for Wynn. Let's take a look at TSM, which is Taiwan Semiconductor. Stock is getting hit a little bit today. Closed at $26.17. It's trading at $25.10. I am seeing support around $24, maybe even appears $23.95. So watch that level for support there, $23.95 intraday only. Let's take a look at Chipotle Mexican Grill. CMG is the ticker symbol. This is up on an upgrade, I think, from JP Morgan Chase. Stock closed yesterday at $4.44. It is trading at $4.57 now. It's a nice pop there for Chipotle Mexican Grill. I think Chipotle Mexican Grill is in a range, so it can trade up to $4.84, $4.85 level. That's where you will find some intraday resistance. I'm not sure it gets all the way up there, but if it does, that will be the level. Let's take a look at 3D Systems. This is up on an upgrade as well. Stock closed at $16.60, now trading at $17.95. Good move, but I think right around $18 here, you have a ton of resistance. So if you like 3D Systems, I would not be chasing it up here at this level. I would not be a buyer. And if it gives us the right setup, we would even consider fading it off this level. So, again, if you own it, trail your stop loss. If you do not own it, do not be a buyer up here at these levels. This is way too high on the charts and already too extended. Looking at gold this morning, gold is down about $10 right now, trading around $1,238.50 an ounce. Crude oil is up 29 cents, trading at 42.05. So we're going to leave it there, short and sweet. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Again, earnings season really kicks off next week. We're going to have lots of morning gap plays. So if you haven't done so, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You can trade the gap plays. We're going to get lots of action. Earnings season is underway. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.